Welcome to Enta Solutions.
Hey, we're so excited to have you here, and we want to take you through one of the first things we determined before we even registered our company, which was our core values.
Ooh, exciting, right?
I mean, there's a lot of companies that throw it on the wall, but we honestly believe as a culture company, it's not the wall's job to hold up our values, it's ours. So we're going to walk you through what the values actually mean to us and what you can see in behaviors that happen here at Enta. So one of our first values is innovation.
It's one of my favorites.
Right? And we were very specific when we did the innovation definition, right? We talked about innovation is letting go of what you think you already know to enter in a realm of new possibilities, connecting hearts and minds into a unified vision that has an impact. And those words were chosen very specifically.
Sure, it's great to create or change or innovate or whatever, but don't do it just for the sake of doing it. Everything we do here at Enta is to create connection, to drive ideas, all these types of things.
Yeah, so they create an impact. Like Adam said, change is painful, so don't change for the sake of changing. Make sure it has an impact. Because we're people focused, if it doesn't connect hearts and minds together, it's not just innovation without thinking of how people feel, it's with that heart-centered innovation is what we look for. So things you can see at our company is people will say, hey, I have an idea, or I think we can do that better. And we're always up for those kind of ideas. We have Entivation Day.
Yes, it's my favorite. So 3 times a year, we get the whole day to just create for the sake of creating. And it's amazing, we love it. And it doesn't have to be work-related, it can be. And the idea is to just find that space where you can be creative and innovate and live those ideas. It's how we all win together.
So we look forward to seeing you live that value, innovation, every day.
Value number 2, this is my favorite.
Of course it is.
One. It's courage. And courage to us means that we stay true to ourselves and our values, even when it is hard.
Especially when it's hard.
Right?
What would it look like? It'd look like giving honest feedback to somebody, having the courage to say, I don't know, I need help. Having the courage to tell a client respectfully that won't work,
Good. Right? Fire a client, maybe.
Ooh, we've done that before. We're really strong on values alignment. So having the courage to speak up and, even say, hey, I'm not doing the best today. We want to create that safe space for everybody to be able to say, I need help. Or I might just need an afternoon because I'm going through something difficult. We want to show up with that courage to be authentically ourselves. So stay true to your values and true to the Enta values, and that's what courage is to us.
My favorite one, I'll just add in, is having the courage to tell myself and Caitlin, well, that's a dumb idea, don't do that.
Caitlin, enough, stop.
Don't be afraid to tell us that. We love to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. We welcome feedback. Our next value is trust. And this is striving to understand each other and have each other's back. So this is super important for us because if I need help doing something or I'm overloaded, I trust that Adam's gonna say, hey, I got you. What do you need? Here, and I don't have to check in, right? I trust that it's going to be handled. So that goes both ways with our whole team. We all trust each other to step in and help out when we need to, and really be able to rely on each other.
Yeah, and I think, trust is that seeking to understand piece, right? There will be misunderstandings, there will be miscommunications, but if we seek to understand and be curious and trust that we all have good intentions, then we can't help but win. The second piece of that trust is accountability. I trust that you'll do what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it, and I will do the same for you. We say there's a lot of freedom here at Enta Solutions. It's one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
But the price of freedom is performance, and that's where trust comes in, that we're all going to be awesome here together.
Yeah, because unless a client specifically asks us to, we're not tracking time cards. We're tracking results, we're tracking impact, we're tracking satisfied clients. We're tracking what your team says about you and how they love working with you. That's results-based tracking. We're not tracking clock in, clock out time because we really trust you to be epic.
Candor. We will be open, forthcoming, and empathetic. And I think it was really important for us to put that word empathetic in there because candid can come across sometimes as
abrasive,
argumentative,
argumentative,
right?
Yeah.
What we're trying to say here is that we are taking the time to understand each other and to give that candid feedback. Hey, that wasn't what I intended, or what's going on? I've seen you do way better, but you didn't show up great today. Or maybe the reverse, you showed up awesome today, you blew our minds, that type of thing, right?
Well, and I think that empathetic piece is being like, hey, I noticed you don't seem yourself. I know you've done that better or whatever. Is everything okay? Right? Candid on my feedback, but I really truly care if you're okay. And we care about our whole team if they're okay. And there's days where, I'm not my best. And, we say leadership is a practice, not a position, and all of us are leaders. And it takes candor for us to operate effectively, efficiently, and be the best. We say take it to 11. Right? But we need to be honest with ourselves and candid with ourselves, with each other in order to do that. But that empathy and understanding how people might feel, or that there might be other things going on, is key, because we never want to come across as abrasive or rude. We want to come across as candid but kind.
So tell us what you think. We want to hear. You're here because you are epic, and we're excited to have your ideas, your feedback, your point of view. So please share it.
Passion. We will enthusiastically and fanatically always step forward. And so for this is what it takes to grow a business. Back when we started, it was the two of us in 2013. And it was through pure passion, grit, and drive to fanatically keep stepping forward that we were able to bring together this amazing team. And we are growing it. But it takes that kind of passion from everybody, really.
And I really like the word fanatical here, because this company has grown on this idea that, that's pretty good. That'll probably do it. But you know what? What if we did this? And your offer letter is a prime example. It could have been a typed letter, but what if it was epic? What if we were crazy enough to do something amazing for no other reason than we could?
No other reason than we could. This one goes to 11.
Right?
So show up passion, and really this is what it's all about. We believe in a better world through better business. That is the vision. Because at the end of the day, if people are excited to go to work and they're super passionate about who they work with and what they're doing, they go home happier. They go home with their bucket full, and they're able to be kinder to their spouse and have more patience with the kids, kinder to the person at the coffee shop. It's just, we are creating that better world. We're creating better connection, and it's with passion that we do that, not only internally, but for our clients, creating that passion and that excitement so people are they wake up ready to plug in.
So there you have it. Those are our values. So welcome aboard. Fill your bucket.
Fill your bucket, fill your boots, and always live by your values and our core values. Thank you.